It's Monday. Welcome to Museum Moments. So this week we are looking at the Exploritorium in San Francisco, and it's a really cool museum. And it's even more cool if you have children with you. I was on my own, so it wasn't quite as awesome as it can be, but it was a Friday, and so there was children everywhere doing school field trip stuff, so it was really cool to see these kids. This museum, I'm going to have it in two parts. There's this week and then there's next week. I will link next week's video here after I post it next week. The Exploritorium is located in the Palace of Fine Arts, which is a major San Francisco attraction, and it has this beautiful, gorgeous dome, and it's just a really gorgeous, pretty place to visit, even if you're not going to go to the museum. So if you're in San Francisco, I really recommend it. The best way to explain this Exploratorium is basically a hands-on science museum. It's just what it says, you explore. Basically, anywhere and everywhere you look, there's some sort of fun, hands-on experiment or thing to play with, and adults and children alike are learning about these scientific concepts through these fun, really awesome toys and things to play with. Almost any scientific concept you can think of is really explored at this museum. One cool concept that they focus a lot on is waves, simply because they're so close to the ocean. Like, they have this machine right here that shows exactly how a wave moves. And then there's this cool thing which shows how waves move in relationship to other water currents or earthquakes and stuff like that. It's just really awesome, and they have little plaques that tell you exactly what you're doing and what exactly it means in real life. It is really easy to get caught up in these things and have a lot of fun and just exploring like a child. Like this thing right here where you got to use light and magnets in order to make this ball float. It was just really awesome and really fun for people of all ages. Another really popular exhibit with the kids especially was this really cool bubble exhibit, and I was just really impressed by how creative all of these children were as they were trying to make the biggest bubble and the longest bubble they could. There was also a couple different stations with magnets, and that was another really popular thing for the kids to play with, especially the younger ones. This was one of my favorites. It was actually really cool. It's just showing how you can make a square roll if the road is right. So I just was probably way too fascinated by this than I should have been, but it was really, really interesting. This was another really fun one. It was just using colored lights to make shadows that were colorful. It was just really cool. And a San Francisco museum about science really isn't complete without talking about fog. So this fog machine was really cool, but the most entertaining part about it was watching children trying to eat the fog. There's a lot more I could be showing you about this museum. Basically, every inch there's something to do, something to see, something to learn. It's awesome, and I really could probably make another 2 or 3 episodes about this, but it's just going to be this one and then next week's. Um, but really, if you're in San Francisco and you're interested in science or you have children or you're bored, you really should go check this place out. It's not too expensive and it's really cool. I mean, even for adults, there's just so much interesting, cool things. So if you're at all interested in this sort of thing, you should definitely go if you are in San Francisco. It's a must see. So yeah, that's about it for this week. I will see you guys next week with more of this awesome stuff because there's biology and optical illusions and so much more cool stuff. So if it is after June 13th, you should click on my second video. If it is not after June 13th, come back and watch my second half. I will see you guys next week. Have an awesome Monday.